All right, let's talk about how to set up email to case in Salesforce. Now, if you have a Service Cloud license, I recommend using the Service Setup option. There's a wizard there that makes this a little bit easier to set up. But for today, I'm going to go through the traditional setup tree. So we go into Setup, and we're just going to search for email to case. And I'm just going to type in email, and you notice it down here, email to case. And I'm going to get past this little message that explains what email to case is. And this is where you turn on email to case. So you hit edit, and if you haven't already, you're just going to enable the options that you care about. This section here in the middle with the thread ID, you're going to want to turn that on. That's what makes sure that if someone replies to one of your emails, that Salesforce can identify it as being a part of an existing thread rather than creating a new case every time someone sends in an email. So they send you an email, you reply, the reply has this thread ID embedded in it, and the next time an email comes back, Salesforce recognizes it. Okay? And then you can turn on this last option, the on-demand service. You need to do that and select what to do if there's a problem with an email. Now we've enabled email to case. Let's actually set up our email address. So you can have multiple email to case email addresses. So you give one a name so you know which one you're talking about, and then you put in your email address. I don't have a support at address for this demo, so I'm just going to use a Gmail account. You can decide if you just want to create a case or a case with a task. And when the case is created, who's it assigned to? And what priority does it have? And what do you want to say the origin of the case was? And what record type do you want it to be? You select your options, hit save, and you're pretty much done. Salesforce is going to send an email to your email address to make sure you own it. So go to your email, click the verify link, and Salesforce will now know, okay, all right, that's support at mycompany.com address. That is your address. And I'll go back to Salesforce, refresh the page, and you'll notice it's now verified. Well, the real magic happens with this email address. This is a really long, ugly email that Salesforce generated for you. What you're going to do is have your email application forward all of its emails to Salesforce. So I copy paste that email in Gmail, and I'm telling Gmail I'd like it to forward my emails there. Well, Gmail wants to test to make sure I own that email address, so it sends an email to that address. But when an email goes to that address, it doesn't actually go to an inbox. It really does create a case. And so you're going to go to your Cases tab. You're going to look for a new case, and you're going to see that email that Gmail just sent to confirm that you own this email address. So you check the link, and now Gmail knows that you own this address. And when you go back to Gmail and refresh your page, it's now an option to forward your emails there. So I'm going to forward my emails and decide what I do with them in the Gmail account. But that's really all there is to it. You really just want to forward your emails to Salesforce. And now someone goes and sends an email to you at your support at address. Your Gmail account gets the email, automatically forwards it to Salesforce. And if you check your Salesforce and go to your Cases tab and look at your newest cases, you'll see that there is that email waiting for you right there as a support ticket. But that's it. Email to case is now set up. Your agents can send emails from your support at address, and your customers can receive those emails and just reply. And when they do, that little thread ID, that little reference code we talked about, will automatically be embedded in that email chain. When Salesforce gets an email and it sees that reference code, it knows to append that email to the existing case rather than create a brand new case every time the customer sends you an email. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation. And if you want to catch me live, you can go to salesforce.com/emonswebinars. I lead a live webinar every Tuesday and Thursday where you can come, learn about Salesforce, and ask me questions. Hope to see you there.